What up? What up? What up? What up? How you guys doing? I bet you guys didn't expect to see me tonight, did you? Wait. I just started a TikTok live, but I don't know. I'm like all red. I don't know why. I'm gonna restart it. How you guys doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? I bet you guys, most of you guys, been watching the stream today. Hell yeah, late night stream. Yeah, that kind of just happened. Did not mean to, stream this late, but it is what it is.
Subs.
How you guys doing? Love, I must know.
Rosie just resubscribed for 22 months.
You should try to post it on the Reddit.
LFGGG,
anything like that.
2 years.
What? 2 years? Holy moly! Thank you, brother. That's crazy. Thank you, Puffcake Rosie. I really do appreciate that. Why the hell is my thing fucked? So check this out. I started a TikTok live stream. It's all red though. I don't know why. It's all red. Oh, there we go. There we go. I love Fika follow. Hey, so today we're just gonna hang out a little bit. I'm a little bit drunk. I'm honestly amazed that I started the stream.
Fredden64
I have a headache.
Just gifted 1 subs.
But we're chilling. We're chilling. You know what I mean? Have you been on dates? I don't need to do that. 600 upvotes. Wait. Oh, so you did post. I'm sure most people saw it then. More alcohol always helps. Dude, I've had enough and I've already started to get down. I'm already starting to... why is my TikTok red? I don't know why. I'm already starting to become not drunk. So starting to drink again will be a bad time. It will be a really bad time. Yeah. Do you hit the weed ever? No. I generally, I don't. Yo, TikTok, quick question. Am I red for you guys? Or is that just like a weird bug for me? Because I'm all red. I don't know why. Let me turn some music on. Yeah, you're red. Why? Why am I red? That's fucked up. Alright, can you guys hear the music on Twitch? What up, what up, what up? Drink more? I'm kidding, by the way. Oh, no, you're good, you're good. You don't have to let me know. Why am I red, bro? Why am I red? I'm sure they have. Posting on the Reddit is the one thing that you can do. Greedy Cat, what up, baby? How you doing? How you doing? Why am I red?
GR33Dcat just
I don't know.
subscribed for 33 months. GR33 months DCat.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sub dude, what up? What up? What up? TikTok's being weird. I don't know why I'm all freaking red, bro. I'm just gonna turn off the TikTok stream. I'm red. I don't know why. It's distracting me. Why am I all red? I wish Twitch. I wish you guys could see this. Drunk Ethan is my favorite monster. Oh, it's so good. TikTok, tell me why I'm red. It's nice. Is a vibe. We vibing? Okay, aura. All right. Fair enough. How about not? They just don't know why I'm red. Swedish Glow, you're red. Is the most mods active at once? Oh my god, yeah, all the mods are here. What the hell? I feel scared. Are you... Love you. You're so funny, Pilled. We love you. I like the idea of just like... When the Pilled reference like started out, like you use it for a certain amount of things. Like fucking red pill it started as, right? And now it's like kind of... You just put it in front of everything. I feel like it loses its meaning. Now we're like funny pilled. What other pill can you be? The red is the alcohol evaporating out of you. Yeah, you're right. Bro is drunk pilled. Yeah, I'm drunk pilled today. Guys, it's fine. I'm just a bit drunk pilled, Fika pilled. You guys are all just so funny. You guys are all funny pilled. That's what I gotta say. I don't know why I'm red. I don't know. Dance pilled. I'll drink to that. I mean, hey, listen. I'm not a big drinker. I drink rarely, right? But I've happened to drink twice now in the past 4 days, which is not my party. I drank at Sax concert, and I guess because I get free alcohol there, because I know the people, so the servers, they know me, so they pour me like these crazy drinks, and when I literally just drank maybe 4 drinks, like 4 tall drinks, and I was fucking juiced up. I'm not gonna lie, and I have a high tolerance, but I think those, like they see me. I know the people, right? So I think they juice my drinks up extra much, and it totally caught me by surprise. Oh my god, it was super hard to drive home afterwards. I'm just kidding. I actually Ubered. I Ubered there, and then AB drove me home. What a fucking legend. Bro, straight 4 tall drinks pill. That's crazy. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Hey, from Canada. Yo, what up? You getting the car wrap? I guess so. I definitely saw some drunk driving today. You know what? I mean, in Sweden, like, I feel like I know people drunk drive, but you don't notice it, right? But in LA during the holidays and whatnot, damn, it's scary to be on the fucking road. Like, it's at that point. And I don't know if there's not. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, how do you even fix that? Bro is straight pilled. Thanks, dog. I'm Swedish pilled. Yo, what up? Can you say your real name? So basically, I'm gonna bring out my freaking Swedish accent.
Malamu just resubscribed for 12 months.
Mahler Mood, thank you very much for the juicer magooser. So basically, what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm so freaking drunk, guys.
Christy_loves_turkey just resubscribed for 8 months. Love you saying Shrek's stick looks like forest mushrooms was so funny.
Love you saying Shrek's dick looked like a forest mushroom was so funny. Hey, I said a swamp mushroom. Yeah, bro. That's the swamp mushroom special, brother. Happy St. Patrick's Day, boys. Yeah, so I am a little bit drunk, and basically, my Swedish name. Damn, you guys are subscribing too much. You guys, it's really hard. By the way, please keep subscribing. It's great. I love it, right? But it's usually when I stream and someone subscribes and it interrupts me, I'm like, I get back on track pretty fast. But because I'm a little bit intoxicated, by the way, I'm not like sitting here pretending to be more drunk than what I am. I'm not really. I barely feel that I'm drunk. I'm just like slightly, slightly intoxicated, I do suppose. So now when I get interrupted, I'm like, wait, what was I talking about like 5 seconds ago? Yes, so basically what I was saying, I'm Swedish, right? Someone in chat was asking me, what's my real name? Every now and then, people refer to my real name like it's some secret. It's actually just Love. The reason I pronounce it love in America is because I'm not looking to explain it every time. And you know how it goes. Like, I know most like immigrants that have like non-American names. You probably have gone through this like period. You try for a little bit. Hey, this is my name, guys. It's like a little bit extra and whatnot. You can try to say it if you want. And then you're like, you know what? It's just fucking James
just resubscribed for 10 months. Love, how do you feel about this guy greater than Donkey Possum?
It's like, my name is Mark. That's what I should have gone with. My name is Mark Johnson. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'm over on Twitch. Go Lucky Air. Thank you for the juice from Goose. Love. How do you feel about this guy? Oh, he's pretty chill. I'd say he's pretty chill, actually. Donkey Possum. Yeah, I'd say he's pretty chill. Yeah. Like, maybe I'm just Mark. I'm American, but heritage is Scottish/Irish, Swedish. Oh, shut up. Welcome. Plot twist, the whole love thing is a fake name. He's actually called Kevin. Yeah, guys, I'm actually Kevin from Sweden. Actually, no, I'm not from Sweden. I'm Kevin from South Carolina, bro. I'm Kevin from South Carolina. Love, don't want to take... no. In general, I don't really do H3 stuff on my stream. Like, I'll cross-pollinate a little bit to a certain extent. Like, work is a big part of my life, so it's hard to not talk about it, right? But I'm definitely not gonna take money to send anyone a picture or something like that. You know, the Reddit is your. I can give you like a tip. The Reddit is your gateway into getting things to us. That's about it, brother. Yeah, I'm off work, guys. I've clocked out. I've been drinking all day at work. Now I'm clocked out. And yes, TikTok. I don't know why I'm red. I don't know. I just genuinely don't know. Give us the tip. For the real, bro. Man, imagine South Carolina love. Mark, please, it's Mark.
Mirror's Edge Girl just subscribed.
Mirror's Edge Girl. Yo, I'm seeing a lot of new subscribers. Like, not resubscribers, new Twitch subscribers. See, I'm just gonna start talking Swedish here in a minute. New Twitch subscribers. I do appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate that. Supporting the Fika fam, brother. I'm sorry, love. Oh no, please, guys. I have this thing where I feel bad when people say sorry. Like I was chilling. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get noticed. Never say sorry to me, dude. It makes me feel bad. You never have to, unless like you're mean to me. Like, you never have to apologize for nothing. You know what I mean? Fred, you're juicing me today. Now, stop saying sorry, guys. Stop. No, stop. Stop it, chat. Brother. Like, I don't know why. That has to be some, like, childhood thing. Like, every time. I'm so sorry. Like, that's, like, I think also, like, a Swedish thing. Förlåt. That's a Swedish word for sorry. That shit hits in my heart. When someone says förlåt to me, I'm like, ooh, what? No, don't say sorry. While in America, it's like oh, sorry. Like you bump into someone, or like you even brush into someone, and you'll say sorry. And that kind of brings me into the topic of today's stream. I have some stuff I have to vent about, right? By the way, Twitch chat, is the music too loud? Is it good? Can you hear the music? Can you hear the TTS? How are we doing on quality, audio, all that sorts of stuff? Little, music is perfect. Sorry from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. Music is good. Could you guys hear the TTS earlier? Like the subscription stuff? Okay, cool. I like the setup. Hey, yo, thank you. Beautiful. TTS is also perfect. All right, so then I'm gonna get into kind of what I had in mind about today, okay? Big audio problem. I don't hear Binky. That's my cat, by the way, for everyone who don't know. You know, she's chilling right over here. I don't know if I still have my camera source on. Doesn't look like it. Oh. That's like a really... Okay, so I have this shitty webcam here. Oh no, there's no cat on the computer over there.
Goblins Anonymous just subscribed.
Alright. So no cat right now. Goblins Anonymous. Oh my god, thank you for the subscription. How generous. I do appreciate that. So... Hey, another subscription. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Lolin, thank you, and Goblin, Goblin these nuts. I do appreciate that. God bless. So today's stream, that kind of gets me into what today's stream is going to be about. Basically, I have a couple grievances. There's a couple things that I've been experiencing in America, right? That I feel like I have to vent about a little bit. Coming from Sweden, you know, a lot of people might think Sweden and America is like very similar when it comes to politeness, social interactions, social expectations, and shit like that. Actually, not quite the case at all. America is very, very different when it comes to social interactions and like politeness and whatnot, right? And I've had a couple run-ins lately, right? With people who I don't know, and not viewers or anything like that, just like random people interactions on the street, in grocery stores and shit like that actually puzzles me a little bit. Now, I know why these happened, but I want to explain it from my point of view and why I think it's fucking weird, right? And there's a couple of interactions that I've had that's like very tricky for me to accept. I understand it. I know American standards and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, I kind of see what happened here, but also it's like, oh, I cannot accept this being. I don't want to lay down, right? Like I don't want to accept it as truth. So I have a little list here, okay, guys. I came prepared for today's stream. I've actually collected recently, like I've written things down because I feel like my life is going really fast, right? Weeks are fucking flying back by. Weeks feels like days. Like I've started writing things down. I want to remember things because it gets blurry so fucking quick. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's a little bit like TMI or whatever, but it's honestly very true, and it's something I've been struggling with. So I've started writing shit down. I write shit down, and it's kind of been helping me to slow shit down. You know what I mean? So one thing that I wrote down here is cursed out in grocery store. Yeah, that's one of my notes here, and my mind works in a way where I just need to write like a little note, right? And then I was like, oh, I'll remember every single fucking detail of that social interaction. But if I don't get reminded of it, I'll forget about it, right? I can't just think of it. It's like when someone asks me about what's your favorite movie, I will have no fucking clue. I probably won't even be able to name one. What's your favorite food? Like these kinds of questions, they fuck me up. My all the information is in here, right? But my fucking librarian up here who's supposed to find where all the information is, there's something wrong with that person, right, in my head. So if I get reminded of something, I'll be able to tell you every single detail about the whole fucking day, right? But anyhow, so someone cursed me out in a grocery store 2 weeks ago. It was at Ralph's, downtown Los Angeles. It's a pretty decent store. I go to it once or twice every month. I get sometimes like groceries. Usually when I go there, I get smaller grocery items. Like I'll go get specific. I'll get food for a specific dinner I want to make, for example, or I'm out of bread or whatever. I'll go there. And I have this tendency of when I go to the. By the way, I'm in a yapping mode today. So if you don't like yapping and long tangents, peace out, dude. I'm gonna be yapping, okay? And when I go to grocery stores, sometimes I have this issue. This is why I can't go grocery shopping with other people, right? I have this tendency of browsing the goods, right? To me, American grocery stores are still very exciting. And I did do this in Sweden too. So it's not a completely thing that everything is foreign. But I have a tendency of browsing every single aisle in the store, even though I don't need anything, actually. I don't really need anything usually when I go into the grocery store. I need one or two things. But I browse the goods. I go around in the whole store. It's like, hey, what's up? What's up? What kind of goods do we have, right? I'm curious. Maybe there's something I need. Maybe there's something I wasn't thinking about, right? You're really streaming after 9-hour stream today? Hey, that's just my grind. That's just the grind, brother. That's just the grind. I'm here for the yapping. All right, so perfect. So I browse the goods. I go down the ketchup aisle. I go down the sauce aisle. I go down the meat aisle. I go down the friggin' pantry aisle where fucking wheat and whatnot. I do it all. The whole store. It can take me 1.5 hours. I enjoy it, right? It's chill. It's relaxing to me. But I was cursed out, right? So my little freaking my immersion was ruined, right? My perfect little store immersion was absolutely blown up because when I turned down in the pasta aisle, there was a young woman with 3 children, and already I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to somehow pass this person. I have a wagon. Let me paint the scene here completely. She's browsing the goods, just like what I was planning on doing, and I go towards her. My Swedish mind expects her to politely, without saying anything, move slightly to the side. She sees me. I come up to her, and she definitely sees me. I look up at her quickly from my, I'm a pretty like social anxiety kind of person. Like, I keep to myself. I look down in the floor. I avoid eye contact at any cost. So I turn down this aisle, and I'm like, okay, please move. Please don't make this weird. Don't make this awkward. I look up at her. I smile. And I just keep going towards her. Her cart is weirdly enough in the middle of the aisle. I still see like an opportunity where I can politely, quietly just go around the wagon, right? She was looking at the goods. She looked down at me a couple times as I was coming up. Her kids are kind of browsing the aisle with her. And I quietly just turn around her wagon. What's it called? You guys call it something else. Everyone laughs at me when I say wagon. It's called something, a cart. Cartnark, right. She has her cart in the middle. I politely go by. I take my cart. I turn it. No contact, by the way. No contact. I'm not being heisty. I'm not hurrying. I'm chilling, right? Like, we're chilling. Like, as I said, I browse slowly. I'm not in a hurry. It's after work. I'm chilling, right? I walk right by her, and she said, "Excuse me." I was like, "Sorry, what was that?" So she said, I was like, "I'm sorry, like, what did you say?" Didn't hear her at first, and she said, "I said, excuse me." I was like immediately like a billion things in my mind. It was like, what did I do wrong? What's going on here? What could I possibly have done wrong? Like, what's going on here? And she repeats herself, "Excuse me." I said, "Excuse me." And I was like completely confusion struck. She says, "Excuse me." And I was like, as a non-native speaker, this is when my English lacks. When I get confronted in public like that, I'm like, whoa. Like, I short circuit, and I just look at her, and I was like, "What?" And she says, "I could have moved if you asked me." I was like, "Oh no, I didn't mind. I didn't mind like walking around you. It didn't bother me. I was just chilling, right?" And she was like, "Oh, I noticed you didn't mind." She yelled at me. At this point, like, she's yelling. Like, she's genuinely yelling. She was like, "I noticed you didn't mind." Like, she's talking to me like she's talking to one of her kids. Like how you would lecture a kid, she's talking to me. She was like, I noticed you didn't mind." And I was like, "Oh, whoa. I really didn't mind squeezing by you. It was like nothing. I just needed the oil." It was the oil. I was going to grab some oil. I was going to cook for people at home. I got the oil. It's like, I really didn't mind walking by you. And she said, "You're rude as fuck." And I was like, "Why?" I'm, I don't let shit slide. Like, weirdly enough, I'm very like socially anxious, but I'm a little bit of a Karen myself, right? I'll talk back. Like, I don't mind talking back, you know what I mean? And I was like, what are you talking about? I just walked around you. And I was like, I really didn't mind walking by you. I didn't bother you. I didn't touch your cart. I didn't do nothing. I let you do your thing. Like, I kind of rattle off some things to try to defend me here. I'm like, this is war, right? This is war. Hey, Nordic, thank you.
150
thank you for the subscription.
Subscribed.
And she's like, "How about saying excuse me? How about saying excuse me?" Like, she's yelling. And I was like, and I'm like, right, there's this in my mind. I was like, right, there's this fucking weird rule in America where you're supposed to say excuse me out of politeness, right? You guys know that. There is that rule, specifically in middle America, right? In the South or whatever. It's extra important. And this is something I've known. But like, if I just walk quietly by you, we're not even looking at each other, why would I say excuse me? in my opinion. I know that's the polite thing to do, but I simply walk by. Like, there was not any issue here. Yeah, we say excuse me for, yeah, so I've kind of talked to people after the fact, like friends of mine, and like, yeah, they say like, yeah, people are weird about excuse me sometimes. But like, so this is a case, like, okay, should I just like accept that this is fucking insane and America is like, okay, you gotta say excuse me? Sounds like a boomer. No, this was a 20 to 33-year-old, I would say, mother of 3. And I'm like, do I really have to say excuse me every time I pass someone in a fucking grocery store? Her cart was in the middle. She was on one side, browsing goods. I quietly walk by her. We don't touch, we don't interact, we don't do nothing. Fuck off. I'm not gonna say excuse me, bro. Like, I'm over it. I know that's the polite thing to do, even though, but like, bro, we're not even having eye contact. We're not even interacting. Like, this is where I'm kind of over it, bro. I'm not down like that. You're insane for calling me out like that. Even though I've talked to a lot of people here after this interaction, I'm like, yeah, you should say excuse me in general. I'm over it, bro. No. Like, she was so hateful. Yeah, she was really, really helpful. Sometimes I also just, and listen, I acknowledge, I'm a pretty polite guy. I am a pretty polite guy. Like, you're never going to catch me being rude on purpose or nothing like that. Like, I feel like I'm very careful doing things like that. And where I'm from, in Sweden, when you grocery shop, like literally most times I grocery shop in Sweden, you don't even say a word to anyone. Unless they're like openly, clearly inviting you to talk to them. There's people like that in Sweden. There's very highly social people in Sweden that wants to, but there's a respect between two Swedes that if one Swede clearly doesn't want to talk, there's not going to be a word exchanged. A nod when you go into an aisle and you kind of got a Swede, you nod as a thanks, maybe at most. And listen, I use the word excuse me or like pardon or like some shit like that. Like, I will do that at certain occasions where I need to get their attention, where I need to like kind of figure out a vibe, right? Like, if I need someone to move, I'll say excuse me, or even if they move preemptively and I'll say excuse me. Like, I do that in most cases. But this time I was like, it was such a weird interaction to me, and I've been wanting to talk about it. It's really, really bizarre. I only really say it if I feel like I'm in the way or they are in the way. Yeah. Like, I do use that word every now and then. But okay, so this interaction was different, right? And I get it. Listen, you got 3 kids in a grocery store. That's probably fucking stressful as fuck, especially in America, especially in downtown Los Angeles. You got to be on your tippy toes as a mom. I respect that. Like, listen, I hear you. I didn't even necessarily hold a grudge about it. Well, actually, I was scared to walk around in the store the rest of, like, I did not want to run into that person. I pretty much left after that because it just felt odd. But I get it, okay? I get it. That's not your problem, though. She should have not acted that way. I mean, yeah, that's probably what most people would have thought or come out of that. But damn, like, she was just looking for a fight, I feel like, honestly. And yeah, I think that her kids said something to me after the mom said something when she cursed at me. But yeah, so I squeezed by, right? And we had this back and forth, and she said, "You're fucking rude," this, that. And I was like, I was still browsing the oils, right? Just a couple clicks down from her. And I was fuming, man. I was like, for a second I was fuming, but then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking keep grocery shopping. And I looked for my oil, and then I left the aisle, and that's that. And she was like yelling and being mean to her kids. After I left, she was like yelling at her kids. I could hear while I was further down the aisle. Next time, say no excuse you. You know, after every time you have one of these social interactions, right, where you get into some sort of a feud, it happens so fucking rarely. But you know, sometimes you run it in your head a couple of times, and you're like, oh, I wish I said this, I wish I said that. At the end of the day, I obviously wouldn't have popped off or anything because she had kids. She was a mom, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. But I wish I was like, I stood up a little bit more for myself, because I pretty much scurried away right after I got my oil. Rude lady while trying to shop. I say, yeah, so basically the premise of the story is not saying excuse me when you pass someone even though you didn't need them to move. I thought I was doing a nice thing because she was browsing the goods, she had her kids around her, and like I was like, I don't need to bother this woman, I don't need her to think that she needs to move her cart for me. Like I'm pretty like, I'm fine with you just doing your thing. I'm gonna just quietly walk by you. You know what I mean? Such a small thing to get mad over. I think this happens a lot in America and big towns, right? People who live in big cities, like in the middle of fucking downtown Los Angeles, you're kind of fucking wound up. Is that winded up? Like you're on your last fucking straw. Like driving is insane. People are insane. Like you get wind up. Boom, boom, boom. And then just when you get annoyed at someone, boom, you're gonna let go. I feel like that's happened a couple times to me in America. And like in retrospect, I understand why people are so fucking, is it called strung up, wound up? What would you guys call that? While in Sweden, like you have nothing to be mad over. Like sure, maybe like family stuff or whatnot, but you're not gonna be like, there's no traffic. There's not like any weird people out. There's no people who's like trying to kill you or rob you on the street. High strung, yeah. Strung out, tightly wound, yeah. Wound up, yeah. All these words is stuff I kind of resonate with, and I feel like she was like really strung up. Cracked out? No, not cracked out or nothing like that. Strung up, I feel like it's a good word. High strung means stressed though. Jönköping is in Stockholm, mate. I mean, true. When I say where I'm from in Sweden specifically, there's not a lot of traffic, but I know when I visit Stockholm, I used to visit quite a lot because I have family and friends down there. Yeah, there's bad traffic. Honestly, Stockholm is kind of like very similar to LA in a lot of vibes, especially with like the housing market. It's fucking insanely expensive in the heart of the city, and then you gotta like live far out to afford it, and you gotta drive into the city to work. It sucks. Crazy shit. So that's kind of my one Karen story that I had on my mind today. There's a couple other things that's happened to me. Just this is kind of the past month, right? The past month, I have a list of 6 things. The past month, I feel like if I was in Sweden, I wouldn't even have this many things happen to me in a year. You know what I mean? Excited for the car wrap. I am. I've always liked fucking up my car in visual ways while it works good. So I'm pretty excited about the wrap. Not gonna lie. The second thing I have written up here on the list, speaking of cars, is actually. Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch too, TikTok people. I'm streaming on Twitch. So if you guys want to pop over, by the way, I'm about to hit 32,000 followers on Twitch. Pretty sick. So thank you, everyone. If you want to be my 32,000 follower, head on over. So my second point on my little, what should we call this list? What's on my mind? You know, what's on Love's mind? What's your Twitch? It's Young Fika. It's linked in my description or my bio or whatever. But my second thing is Love's grievances. Yeah, my grievances. What's on Love's mind today? Do you have a Discord? Yeah, I think if you do exclamation mark Discord. Love's grievances. The one issue with that title is that I can't pronounce grievances. Loves on the mood gummies. No. I don't smoke weed, quite honestly. I'll partake every now and then, like socially, maybe once a month. Sheesh.
Mr. underscore Lex just resubscribed
Mr.
for
Lex,
9 months.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you staying so active and hitting me with the subbies. Do you miss kebab pizza? Oh, please, yes, very much. So, what's been my car issue? It's a self-imposed issue, right? My car ran out of gas. Yes, you heard it right. How the fuck does someone who can afford gas run out of gas? I'm gonna add that because I don't want to be insensitive. Like, if you're down bad, I get it. You drive on that fucking red light until you get your paycheck or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I ran out of gas. Why, you might ask? I was curious how long and far I could drive with the little lamp on. The lamp was on for about, I'd say, work days. So I wasn't driving on the weekend. Work days, it was for probably 10 work days. So about 2 weeks, right? Maybe 9 work days. So I went to work 9 days with the light on. Now, mind you, I live pretty close to work. Like, I live in downtown, I work in downtown. I drive for 10 minutes maybe. So I was like, man, I was starting to believe in like fucking magic. Like on the 5th day, I was like, damn, my car's magical. My car doesn't need gas. I own a car that doesn't need gas. It drives on nothing. Great. I was like, I'm set for life. Gas is a scam. Gas is a myth. I'm chilling. I thought I was onto something. Day 6, I was like, holy shit, bro. Holy shit, bro. I'm driving on fumes here, dude. No one can stop me. Day 8, I was like, oh my god. I was starting to tell people, like, my god, my car is like magic. And day 9, right? My dreams came crashing down. The morning of, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, right? Try to be at work around 9. So I leave at 9 because I live so close. I turned the key and I hear there was like one too many. I was like, oof. Ooh. I was on cloud 9 at the time. I was like, this car is invincible. So I didn't even consider it. But in retrospect, it's like, yeah, that car was out of gas even at home. I start driving, and halfway, I'm at the red light. I floor it when that green turns on. I floor it up to 30, and then I chill. Like, I don't speed or nothing, but I like to get going quick. It makes me feel good in the mornings, you know. We don't have a lot of joys in the morning. That's one of my joy in the morning. I hit that gas pedal really fucking hard, up to 30. I drive a really old Subaru Forester, like 4-door, like a big car, right? Like, we're not going quick. It doesn't go fast. And yes, I had turned the AC off to save gas. I always do that. I very rarely turn the AC on because I don't want to waste gas or nothing like that. Sometimes I turn the headlights off to save some gas. It's terrible. Well, oh, you also have an old sub Forester? Mine is fucking gold. I speed up really quick. I enjoy it. But halfway, at this green light, I put the pedal to the metal. I feel like I lost gas immediately. So I was like, holy shit. I ran out of gas before, so I kind of know. I knew right then and there. It's like, this is gas. My car doesn't have any gas to drive. My car is out of fuel. I'm done for. I'm gonna have to call Dan. I'm gonna have to ask someone on the street to push my car to my fucking to work. I was like, I'm gonna be late to work. This is a disaster. And I'm like, but hold on. I was still going. I was gonna try to make it there. I was like maybe 5 minutes away. I keep going, and I hit a green streak almost all the way to work. and I make it. Almost, right? Almost. I'm just about to do the last turn. I'm not on a freeway or nothing, so I'm not like endangering anyone. I'm on roads in downtown Los Angeles, wide 2-lane roads, 4-lane roads, right? Or 2 one way and 2 the other way, with parking lot, like full parking lot. So like I'm not actually endangering anything. It's important to point out, I feel like. So no one tries to cancel me for some shit, right? And I'm right about to turn off to work and it stops completely. And I actually don't make it into the parking lot. I have to park outside and I'm like, oh fuck, how embarrassing. I already opened the gate. The security guard has already come out of the security gate. Security guard is like, why did you, like, he sees me park down the road. I'm like, I pretend to be on a phone call just to make it less awkward. This is shit I do all the time. I get so socially anxious that if something weird like that happens, I just pretend to be on a phone call to kind of calm myself down. So I'm like on my phone and like, yeah, I just sit there and I'm like, what the fuck should I do? Should I go up to the security guard and ask him to push the car? It's like, I don't know. I'm on WhatsApp a little bit, looking through chats, checking the weather or some shit. And then I'm like, please. I turn the key again and I get all the way into the office. I just drove it in. I was just barely able to back it into the parking spot. Now I double parked. I was a bit late, right? I double park. Someone behind me. I don't really think about it at the time. I go up, I work for a while, and then it's like this person behind me calls me. It's like, hey, I gotta leave. And I go down and I'm like, fuck, my car's out of gas. And I don't tell them. I start driving out and it doesn't go out of the parking lot. I was like, oof, this is super embarrassing and awkward. Luckily, the person behind me, they're chill. We're chill, right? And the security guard is there. I was like, boys, I'm not gonna lie, my car is out of gas. I had to explain the whole thing. I was running an experiment. You guys are gonna have to push my car out of my spot. Crazy story, right? They push it out. The person drives out. And then, by the way, fucking legend, Jeremiah drives out, parks his car, comes back, pushes my car in. Absolute legend. It was so scary. I had to back into the spot while they were pushing the car, while there was no what's it called, hydraulic steering. So I'm like really trying to pull the wheel, and I always crash into someone's car on the right because I turned too far. Power steering, right? So I almost fucked that up, but I get it back into the spot, and then the day go by, and I'm like, I'll just figure the gas situation out later. And that's that. End of work, I'm like, I called my girlfriend, come pick me up. And now I had to explain it to her too, because I wasn't telling anyone about my little experiment. I was like, oh, this and this, yada yada, this would happen. Because we're lazy, we decided to just drive home. I was like, honestly, I don't want to get the gas right today. Let's get it tomorrow. And I'll take your car to work tomorrow. And then I'll go get gas on the morning, fill it up in my car, and then we'll figure it out, right? So in the morning, I wake up. This is the day after. I realize I don't have a gas jug. I don't have a jug, like a big one, right? So what do? I grab listen, I guess I'm not that smart. I thought I was somewhat smart. I grab a gamer sub cup. That's the biggest container I have at home. Literally the only, that's the biggest container I have at home. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing I had at home. Yeah. And I go to the gas station. I fill the car up because I'm a nice guy. And also because it felt too awkward to just pull up and get some gas in the gamer sub and then leave. So I fill the car up just because I'm nice. Put some in the gamer cup. I'm not even able to fill the gamer cup up because it stops when it hits the water level. And the nozzle is too far, and the nozzle had to be touching the rim to get the gasoline out of it. So I was like, oh my god, I have a half full gamer cup of gas. I'm like, this will have to do. I should have brought 2 gamer cups. I go to work. And again, like I'm a master of pushing things. So I'm like, I go to work, I park the car, and I'm like, okay, work day, I'll figure this shit out when I'm off work in the afternoons. Fast scroll to end of the work day. I'm like, okay, time to figure this gas thing out. I'm almost the last person. I'm the last person at the office. I literally don't. I think I was literally the last person there. And I'm like, I know cars, right? Like, I know it's bad to drive on no gas. I know it fucks up your fuel filter and all that shit. So I know these things. So no need to lecture me. Which makes things more concerning in my opinion, maybe. Because, like, I know things, but still I do stupid things. I don't know what that would mean. Like, what that means to me. Hold on. Alright. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm more stupid, or does that mean I'm less stupid? I don't know. So, you know, when you put gas in your car, you need to push with your gas thing. If you don't push hard, you when you pour the gas in from the gamer sub cup, it doesn't go into the actual gas tank. You need to push a pen or something to open the little metal thing, the metal door, and boom, bing, bang, boom. I have a empty water bottle laying in my car. I have my little flip knife. I carve out the lid. So I have a little one of these with like a what do you guys call that? Like a little freaking spillet, maybe a funnel. I just made up a word. Funnel is the word. So I have a funnel, and then I put my key into the gas hole, so it opens the little gate down there, and then I pour in my gamer sub gas in there. I'm like, oh wow, that was not as much gas as I thought it would be. But I'm like, hey, I'm gonna drive my car home today. And I start driving. It's like, hey, maybe we're good after all. Or actually, when I started, it was like, it barely started. But once I got it going, I was like, it was on, right? I was feeling good. Open the gate. I drive out. Okay, hold on. Hey, love, I'm on your TikTok. I don't believe you deserve better mods. Just saying, I'm defending in the comments. Hey, I'm a strong believer in no mods. Actually, like all my mods in here, in Twitch, like I've told them, don't ban anyone. Like, fuck it, right? I don't really care. Well, actually, the opposite. I do care to hear what people have to say, and if I ban them or not, it don't really make no difference. That's kind of what my vibe is. You know, let the people talk, let them express themselves. You know what I mean? But back to the story. I drive out of the gate, and literally the first turn I make, like 10 seconds later, I was like, already the car is like woo, 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 and slowing down, and like I can't push the gas pedal all the way down, and I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be a close one, right? Gas station is about in the middle, so from the office, gas station, then my house is about the middle, and I'm like, oh, I might make it. It's like 5 minutes away. I get to the first red light. I'm like, ooh, this is kind of scary. Red light, right? But I get through the first red light. We're chilling. We're kind of puttering along. And then I get to another red light. I got through that too. And then when I get on, so I'm finally like aligned myself, so I'm on the big straight. I've gone through all the side roads, so I'm on the big straight. It's a straight shot straight down to the gas station. Don't argue in the chat. Just if you see someone being mean or weird, it is what it is, right? The troll haters are harassing other chatters on TikTok. Just don't chat. Don't chat, guys. You'll burn out your fuel pump running on empty like that. Hey, it is what it is. So I get on the straight and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not getting there. I'm like starting to, I pull over. I was like, I try to start it again. Start it. This is, mind you, with one gamer sub cup in the engine. I start again. I get a little bit further, then park by the side of the road. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this, right? And then I go to try to start it again. Nothing. There's nothing. The car won't start anymore. There is literally not a single drop of gas in my car anymore. Now, downtown, you know, it's an interesting place. There's a lot of different cultures. You know, let's not sugarcoat it. We got a pretty bad homeless person situation down here, right? My car broke down on fucking Skid Row, pretty much. I ain't gonna lie. It was a street full of tents. 10. Little fucking shacks built of fucking all sorts of woods. There's cords going all the way. It's very stinky. And this is very sad, by the way. I spend a lot of time on my streams talking about this fucking situation. So trust me, I'm gonna kind of get through it quickly on this story. But I spent a lot of time and try to raise awareness over this shit. But right now, we're talking about my car. I'm like, yeah, I'm rolling, right? And I'm rolling and I'm like, I'm gonna have to stop my car right here. It's outside of a long line of tents. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I
Not
sit in my
Donkey
car.
Just resubscribed for
not
15
Donkey.
months.
Thank you. 15 month subscription. I'm like, what do I do here? Got a couple different options. Call a friend. Call a company. Or walk to the gas station and hope my car doesn't get broken into. We got 3 options here, guys. Which one do you guys think I picked? It'll match the other part of the story very well. So I'm sure you guys can guess. Number 4, 2, walk. These are all good guesses. 4, sit in the car and cry. No, okay, so I walked. Yeah, I walked to the gas station. It's a long shot, maybe 6 blocks. It's gonna be a 10-minute walk or so. I start booking it. I'm like, I know if my car sits here for more than if the car sits here for 10 minutes, it's gonna get broken into. And to add on top of everything, I am too late. I was moving recently, and I still have a lot of shit in the back of my car. Like, you can't even sit in the back seat. I still have a lot of shit, important shit in the back of my car to add on to. There's an Xbox in there. There's all sorts of things. And I'm like, fuck, someone's gonna steal my shit for sure, right? It's basically an IRL loot box for anyone who wants it. It's an old car. You can break the window. You can pick the lock. Easy. It has no alarm. Nothing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna call anyone. I put myself in this situation. Well, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna fucking book it. So I start just running down the road by all these tents. I had to run on the street because it was all filled. It was all filled on the sidewalks. I had to run on the road amongst the cars, and in front of me spawns a one of these scooters, and I'm like, oh, please be the scooter app that I have on my phone. And guess what? It was. So I was like, fuck yes. It is the scooter app that I have on my phone. Scan that shit, drive to the gas station, fill up my GamerStop cup, because I still don't have anything else to fill up. I'm not gonna buy a gas tank or nothing silly like that. So I fill up my cup with another GamerStop. This time I try to fill it completely. I put it in my hoodie pocket, and it spills gasoline all over me. I get gasoline into my underwear, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't close the lid properly. So when I was scootering, I didn't notice all the gas was just spilling out all over me. And yeah. So dangerous. I mean, hey, I live a dangerous life, man. I don't condone these actions, but it is what happened. And it's the truth. Nothing, no silly business, guys. No silly business. It wasn't even that I didn't close the lid. It was that I didn't screw it on hardly enough. So it was, So I guess get some gasoline on me, whatever, no biggie. I get all the way to my car, and I cut up another water bottle as a little thing, and I pour it in, and I'm like, please tell me I can get to my... I'm streaming on Twitch, TikTok. Sorry if I'm not looking at you guys. But yeah, I'm on twitch.tv/youngfika, baby. Thank you. And I'm like, hey, this time we'll make it. But I run into another issue, of course. Where I've parked, the parking is like the end of the road. Like shout out LA fucking government. The end of the road slopes about 10 degrees. Like there's a slight slope. So when I pour in the gas, it doesn't reach the fuel pump in my car. So when I turned the key, there was just a little bit gas coming in there. So I have to drive on the side of the road and up on where it's flat to get the gas to go into the engine. And I successfully do that, guys. And guess what? I was able to drive no issues to the gas station. I fill that bad boy up. Full tank, guys. Yeah. Full tank. Yes, boys. Yes, boys. Yeah, I filled that shit up fully. Being on TikTok live is like third wheeling in a conversation. Like we're just standing there. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You guys are hearing the story though. That's what matters. And if you want to, you can hear it on YouTube later. We upload every YouTube video on or every Twitch stream on YouTube. So there you go. Buy a gas tank. I definitely will. I'm gonna strap a gas tank on the top of my roof. That looks cool and it's useful. Only took you getting covered in gas and almost dropped. Hey, I did it. You know what? Who I proved I could do it to? Who did I prove it to? Twitch chat? My coworkers? No, I don't care about that. I proved it to myself, dude. I overcame the obstacles, and I made it happen, bro. Yeah. Yes, sir. Most gas stations sell like 1 gallon tanks in the store. I didn't want to spend $10. I didn't want to spend $10. Yes. Thank you for joining my TED speech as the end of the story. That story. I have a couple more. Yeah. What do you guys? How would you guys rate that story? It's a real story, guys. It's a real story. $10. They cost more than that. See. TED Talk. You're accumulating crazy dad lore. That was a series of crazy series of event. 10 out of 10. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, no, and it's like fully true. Like I kid you not, everything that I told you guys today, that happened. That happened to me. Gas prices in California are getting crazy. No, bro. You think that, but you're wrong. I'm from Sweden, man. I pay over $10 a gallon. Yeah, you used to. Not anymore. I feel like I'm getting away scot-free paying fucking almost nothing here, dude. Like, the gas prices in America or in Sweden are crazy, bro. Maybe not 10, but it's fucking up there, dude. And it's really bad because you pay like 25% tax on gas, and honestly it's more. It's like fucking 50 extra. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Any tips for anima farming in Shetland? No man. I don't farm. No farming anymore. Jersey prices are delish. Okay, so I have another story. You guys want to hear it right away, or should we chat a little bit? Hey, first time catching you live. It's 4:40 p.m. in Australia. Would you ever visit Australia? If so, where would you like to visit? You know, I'd visit Australia. You know, it seems like a chill vibe. I don't think I will in a while though, because I got a lot of interesting stuff I want to do nearby. So in my brain, I'm like, if I have things that I'm curious about traveling nearby, why would I travel all around the world? That's kind of where I'm at right now, but it's on my bucket list to travel to Australia for sure. I don't know too much about Australia though, so I don't know where exactly I would go. But shout out. 10 hours on YouTube wasn't enough for you? Nah, I needed more, baby. Mondays are my streaming days, so I couldn't let the people down, right? I couldn't let the people down. So we've told my cursed out in a grocery store story. We've told my ran out of gas story. Very dramatic stories here, guys. The next story is a guy that ran out in front of my car. A little bit of a more serious situation, right? A little bit more life and death kind of vibe. And again, we're gonna talk about this unfortunate situation going on in America, or in LA specifically. People on drugs just roam the streets in LA, especially where I live. I was on my way to get home from work. It's a 3-lane road and 2 extra lanes going in the opposite direction. It's like a city road, so it's not like there's no barricades or nothing on the sides. People usually drive like 40 on that road. Sometimes people drive like 45, 50. And it's people drive fast in downtown, like pretty fast, especially for how much activity, like walking activity you got around you. And this is a little bit of a shorter story. It's just a scary thing that happened to me literally last week. All of a sudden, my lane specifically, we're going pretty slow. Luckily, right? Otherwise, I would have literally killed someone this day. And I say that with no ounce of irony. I would have killed this dude if I was driving the same speed as the other lanes. 100%. This dude comes out, like he was literally sitting. I think he might have tried to he might have been trying to get hit. Like I genuinely think so. He must have been hiding behind this parked car, and he pops up, runs right in front of my car. No warning. It wasn't like a pedestrian trying to get over, like looking down the street, trying to like find a spot. He had his eyes on a point on the other side of this 5-lane road, and he wanted to get there. Like, I don't even know. Honestly, he wasn't trying to get hit. He was very high on drugs, and he wanted to reach a destination on the other side of this 5-lane road. And he just runs out looking straight forward. You know, when you walk, like your vision is like patrolling, like you're checking behind you. You have an active view. Like you actively look around you when you're walking, especially when there's cars around you. But he has his eyes locked like this. Like he was literally not looking anywhere else. Books it. I almost hit him. He's right in front of me. I slam my brakes fully. Like I was driving 15 to 20 miles per hour. I go to a full stop to try to avoid this guy. Lane next to me does not stop. He just passes them like this, literally millimeters. Now, if he got hit by that car next to me, he wouldn't have gotten super hurt. He wouldn't have died. They were driving like maybe 20, right? Same speed as me. Same with the lane next to them. They were driving 20, same direction as me, all of us, going one way. The scary thing is, this is right after a red light, luckily, on our side of the road. So we were just starting to get, we just got started moving, and he just clears all those lanes by just the lock of a drawer, right? The scary thing is, because the red light already did turn, and the first cars who were waiting on the opposite side of the red light are already moving pretty fast. Because usually those people, like, just like what I said, they kind of floor it, right? So they were driving probably at that point 45, 50 maybe. And this dude is, I see him, I was actually the passenger. I see him, I'm realizing I was the passenger. I don't know why I explained it as I was driving. But yeah, the car I was in, slammed on his brake, boom. And I'm looking over, I'm following this. The person I'm with realizes that this person is gonna die. Like, genuinely realizes that this person is gonna die. They look away because they don't want to see it. And I'm like already fully turned because I'm like, this dude is gonna get hit. Like, I'm looking, and we both like go, oh my god. And this dude runs right in front of like a car that's going 50, and by some sort of fucking miracle does not get hit. He was graced by the car going 50, which is absolutely fucking insane. He was graced by a car going 50. And I'm like, immediately, he didn't get hit. Because I'm noticing the person next to me is like almost tearing up. Because they thought they were gone, bro. But like this kind of crazy shit is just fucking around you all the time. It's insane. Like, driving home from work and you might hit someone and it'll ruin your life, right? Because it'll be your fault too. It'll ruin your life. Because usually when you're the driver and someone runs out in the street, like, that's gonna fuck you up. Drugs is fucked up, man. And where I live in LA, like, there are support systems, but once you're there, you know, at that point, we all know what I'm talking about. Once you're like homeless and you can't do anything about it, like there's no helping. There's no like effective government program that helps people like this to get out. And clearly, right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy, and it's sad, and it's affecting everyone around you. Like people like that probably gets hit every day, and that's gonna fuck up whoever hit them, and that's gonna like it ripples, bro. It ripples. So it's crazy, bro. And it's sad. It's very sad. Yeah, that's a little bit of a downer story. It's a little bit of a bummer. Only in America. I mean, there's other places on Earth where there's a lot of homeless people. For sure, it's not just an America thing, but LA, man, it's extremely, extremely prevalent, and shit like this doesn't let me text to speech. Dude, it's the donut thing. I think it should work. It's on, but it's like, man, I feel like it's easy to turn a blind eye to shit like this, but it's out there, man. I don't know. What do you guys think is like the best resources to help people like that? I actually don't know. I haven't done too much research in specifically donating. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Donating to homeless people. I don't know what's a good avenue for that. Do you ever watch Soft White Underbelly? He interviews. Oh yeah, I watch them a lot. I watch a lot of like half of his content. It's crazy. NA or AA? Are you looking for web developers? No, not right now. Harm management is a good baby step. That's not quite so variety, but helps. Yeah, if I were to donate money, I'd like it to go to getting people off the street. Harm reduction is amazing, right? And it's like one of the first steps we should take for sure. But yeah, I don't know. There are mutual aid groups that give out supplies, warm meals, etc. Hey, maybe if I ever publish this little fucking whatever I'm doing right now, my little story times, right? Maybe I'll link some resources in the description. If you guys want to reach out with something like that, I'll definitely pop it in the description of my YouTube video when it eventually comes out. Samaritans Purrs does a lot of outreach all over the world. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah, ever since, like, I live in downtown, and like I see a lot of crazy shit, and it's very sad, very sad, very sad. And at the end of the day, what makes this kind of situation tricky is that because in any other country, this would be a government issue, but clearly the government is not capable of taking care of it. I've heard a lot of people saying that it's decreasing. I hear some people saying that it's increasing. I don't even really know, honestly. I have no freaking clue. Are you gonna get a late night snacky? You know, I might make like a quesadilla at home or something like that later. Just a quick quesadilla, throw that shit in there. Some cheese, throw some ham on there maybe. Fold that bad boy. Boom. Are you exhausted? Yeah, I'm a little bit exhausted for sure. I wanted to come on here and have a chat with the people though. I made a chicken quesadilla earlier. It hit. You know, I usually don't have chicken to put in there, like, cause then you gotta cook the chicken and whatnot. I actually do have cooked chicken in my fridge. I just realized. But what I like to do, and it's it makes the quesadilla taste like a toast. I just put red ham on there. I cut the ham up and I just throw it on. It's really good. I've been grilling chicken and then just chop up any leftovers. Oof, that sounds great. That sounds freaking bussin'. Bro, get a rotisserie, Costco. Oh, I have this little irk with rotisserie chicken that I struggle with. It's just a lot. Whoa!
Hi, love.
Hey, there it is.
Green_hard left TikTok to come here and watch this live instead. I understand why people don't go there now that 2 people are trying to come bully me for supporting you. Lol, I'm so happy with your progress in life. Keep it up.
Oh.
Taking a Jameson shot for you, Green_heart.
Thank you. Did you guys hear that? The TTS? I hope you guys did. I heard it. I was just listening to it. I want to make sure the chat heard it, because sometimes it doesn't go through and I don't know why. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I appreciate your donation very much. I love you, Isabel. Thank you. Appreciate you. And enjoy your shot. Loud and clear, boss. And what are people saying? I don't know what people are saying on TikTok. They're saying family. No, they're being nice. Maybe they left. Shout out. I just realized you're talking about chicken, not the tools. What? The chicken tools? Chicken? Scale of 1 to 10. How drunk are we? 1 at this point, maybe. Wait, no. Okay, so 1 being not drunk at all. Or 0 not being drunk at all. 1. I'm just a little bit like... Honestly, at this point, I think I'm like fully sober. Oh, the rotisserie. Oh, I see what you're saying. Rotisserie grill. Yeah, I just I struggle sometimes with bones and the yucky parts of a rotisserie chicken. That's all. Take a shot. No. I got things to do tomorrow, you know. I virtually have to work tomorrow. I have things I have to attend. I like toaster oven tortillas with tomato sauce and pepperoni. Tortilla pizza. Damn. Love said I only drink at work. I mean, pretty much. Yeah, no, I only drink at work, guys. On my off time, I like to do productive things, like streaming on twitch.tv. Very mysterious and important meeting. There you go. I got KFC when I was high and the bones grossed me out so much I never ordered it again. I mean, I can definitely see why that happens. The bones sometimes can be a little bit icky. How many shots do you... No clue. I'm hungry too. I'm definitely going to make a couple quesadillas before going to bed. Let's see if I have any more stories. I have a lot of things on my mind, man. Right, so this has happened, like various versions of this has actually happened to me a couple times since I moved here. There's people approaching you. They want to sell something. They want to make you get into fucking a weird religion. There's weird shit going on, right? So I was wearing my Dungeons and Dragon, or no, not my, Magic the Gathering Teddy Fresh hoodie, right? And it has all these like weird spells on it on the back. There's this like pentagram thing or whatever, right? I don't remember exactly what's on the hoodie. But there's some weird stuff going on the back, at least. And this dude comes up to me in a, what's the Japanese little, it's not a convenience store. It's like a fun store. It just has little trinkets and stuff like that. Something so. Anyone from LA know? Daisu. It's called Daisu. I got it myself, guys. So I was just chilling in Daisu, walking around. Daisu. Here we go, Daisu. I was chilling, walking around, and I'm like, what the hell is this dude? He's like kind of following me, right? He's definitely like casing me. I get a little nervous when people do that. Sometimes it's viewers who want to say hi or whatever, and I love that. But I'm like, this dude doesn't look like our normal demographic. It's like maybe like a 30-year-old kind of mystic looking feller, long hair, leather coat. Very mysterious guy. He's like, oh, you play Magic the Gathering. I see. And he keeps asking me these questions. And because he led up, like, I love your hoodie. And I was like, oh, you like Teddy Fresh. You like H3. So I thought that's where he was going at. But he kept asking me questions like he didn't know me. So I figured he just, I guess, likes Magic the Gathering. And eventually it's like, oh, so you play Magic the Gathering, yada, yada. And the questions just confused me more and more. He was like, do you live here? Or do you work? You study here? And I was like, no, I moved here from Sweden not too long ago. And I'm like, this was pretty early on in my stay here. And I'm like, so I wasn't as anti talking to weird people as I am now. But it eventually got to a point where I'm like, oh, this dude is like a cold dude. Like, he's trying to recruit me in some shit. And I kind of was curious about what the fuck he was talking about. And I was like, I wish I remember exactly what he said. But he said something like, it's like, hey, is there any way to contact you? I have this group. We're building a community. We stay down by and I'm like, oh, whoa. And I'm like, no, sorry, I don't really have any phone number I can give you or anything like that. And I just had to break that shit off, because when he started saying we, community, we live at, and I'm like putting all these things together, they live together, community. I was like, oh, this motherfucker is running a cult and he's trying to like recruit me. He said something else that like made it super crystal clear that it was a cult or some shit like that. So I ended up like just ending the conversation real quick and just like running down. Bet that shit stinks. The cult? Yeah, cults usually do that. Love got scared of commitment. Dude, he scared the shit out of me. Or he didn't scare me, but he made me feel uneasy. It was dark outside. It was like rainy. And this dude just comes up at me at a fucking random Daisu store. I'm like, oh wait, you're not here to shop. You're just here to recruit people. Super weird vibes. It's like really, really weird. Missed your chance to live an anime and be a card battling prodigy. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Alright, so I have a couple more stories. So there's a story about a crash that happened right in front of me, by the way, on my way home again. They totaled both the cars, and it happened literally the car in front of me. They got T-boned like that, boom. And I helped because I had footage of it. That's one of the stories. Then the other title is A Girl with a Knife in Old Apartment. This story is about the time where at the old place I stayed at, you can actually look out over, you see the other people's doors. So you see the outside doors. So it's outdoor balconies that just stretch like this. Like not balconies, but just floors. The floors are exposed to my what's it called? Balcony. So from my balcony, you see every other story and their doors. So if they open the door and go downstairs, I'll see them open it and I'll see them walk to the elevator, right? So I see at least on the first floor probably 7 doors and like 5 floors, or there's 5 different floors and there's like 7 doors on each floor, right? And this one time I'm watching TV, right? And I don't know if I'm gonna get into the story. I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser. I hear someone scream, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And because this is on the courtyard, most people who's lived in an apartment like with a courtyard knows it echoes. It echoes out. So I hear someone just say, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." A girl screaming that, and it's like echoing in the apartment complex. And I just look out and I see someone running for their fucking life over this sky bridge kind of thing in front of all the doors. So I see them boom run over. And then I see someone like walking like this, like breathing heavily, and they're holding a knife. Yeah. They're holding a big fucking kitchen knife. And she's not holding it like, here, I have my little letter opener katana here. She's not holding it like this. She's holding it like stabbing mode. She's walking like this, like it's a fucking horror movie. And that's the story. I'll tell you guys another day. It ended with me calling the police. I call police. And I've always suspected that they knew that I was the one calling the police because they locked eye contact with me when I stood on my balcony looking out at them. And I actually have all this on video that I will be showing during the next story time. I have video of them getting arrested because their outdoor is... They showed up with a SWAT team and surrounded the fucking door. Basically, like they crept like with the door, and opened their door and like did some crazy shit. I didn't actually call the police. I called the security guard, saying there's someone running around with a knife. But that's a story for another time. I just want to go live tonight. Just because it's a Monday, technically, right? I've been streaming for 1.5 hours. I'm still slightly drunk. I have a headache. And I'm hungry. And it's 11 o'clock. And I got stuff to do tomorrow. So I better be in bed before 1 o'clock at least. So I have a lot of haters, crazy stories, right? And the two that I kind of baited at right now, they're pretty good. And I think this is going to become a more regular kind of topic because, man, there's shit I want to talk about that's just happening in my own life. And I feel like I want to share it with you. If it's something silly like being cursed at in a grocery store to a literal knife attack that I witnessed and recorded for your guys' viewing experience, I'm going to include it, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, Thank you guys for hanging out today. Thank you guys for subscribing to my stream. It really helps me. It's nice, seeing subbies roll in. I really appreciate the financial support. It juices me. And yeah. Papa Gut, what up? Where's my hat? Your hat? Papa Gut, you want a hat? What kind of hat? Good night, Queen. You can go get a quesadilla, brother. Papa Gut. That's not real Papa Gut. Oh, that is real Papa Gut. Yo, what up, bro? What you doing in here? Where's my hat? Where's your hat? I don't know. I don't know where your hat is. Is that like a inside joke? Get some rest. Show Binky before you leave. All right, let's see if I can show a cat. Thanks, love. I miss being your sending you on Twitch. Oh, love you. Saw you on TikTok, so I came over. Oh, well, shout out, bro. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. You did end up coming right at the end of the stream. You should have come earlier, bro. But I do appreciate you stopping by and saying hi, though. What up, bro? Drink water and then night, y'all. Yeah, guys. If you've been drinking along today's stream, definitely get some water before you go to bed. Love, I've always wondered if you watch European football. Rarely, but I like European football a lot. It's one of my favorite sports for sure. I usually do come much earlier. I'll catch you next time. Hey, God bless, brother. TikTok saying free Palestine. As if I don't agree, of course. Free Palestine, dude. All the way. Nothing else. I did see the news right as I got off of work about fucking insane shit going on. Apparently the ceasefire has been broken. Fucking insane. Sucks. Ball sack, bro. It's so sad. And I encourage you guys to donate. To any avenue, that's open to you. Share, donate, spread awareness, do everything you can in your powers, It's important. And it's very important. More now than ever. Juice it. Anyhow, I'm gonna end the stream. And I love you guys. Peace and love. Fika for life. And I'll see you guys in the next one, brothers. Bye-bye. Ciao. Boing. TikTok is off. It's just us here now, brothers. How you doing? Peace and love. Hell yeah, brother. See ya. Okay. Twitch, I love you. I tried to do a little dual stream here today, and we lured Papa God in here. I mean, seems like it's working. I don't mind turning on the TikTok stream, on the side like this. I think it's pretty cool. I don't mind it. Double the shatters, double the questions, double the the questions I can bounce off on. It's pretty chill. I came from TikTok. Well, damn. All right. Oh, we hit 32,000 followers, probably because of TikTok. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. God bless. We need Swedish kebab pizza here in Vegas, bro. We need it anywhere in the America. You didn't want to be on TikTok, did you? I think this little guy didn't want to be on TikTok because he came right at the end of the TikTok stream. Look at this little buddy. Hey, look at it. There you go. Oh, look at this fluff ball. Isn't he such a good little baby? He's such a big baby, dude. Last minute kitty, I know. He really didn't want to be on TikTok. When I turned TikTok off. Oh, here we go. Alright. I'm gonna go hang out with him a little bit. And Binky. Where's Binky? She's probably just chilling on the couch. You wanna come over? There you go, buddy. Alright. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace and love. I'll do a gaming stream this week, by the way. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. See ya. I'm good at just fucking stalling myself this much. Oh my god. It's like, am I leaving? Maybe not. No, I'm actually leaving now. Thank you. Love ya. Peace and love. Peak of life.